It's Alicia Getty. Welcome to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be sewing my Pinterest boards. I'm going to start off with this top. It's going to be probably a little bit different. It always is. I have this pink fabric right here. It is a stretchy knit fabric. It's slightly see-through, but it's still pretty thick, so I should be fine. Let's get started. I have this long sleeve top that I know fits me. It's not super skin tight, but that's good because this top isn't supposed to be super skin tight. I'm going for this boat neck look, so I'm actually just going to use the back of the shirt as the pattern. So I just laid the shirt out on the fabric, and then I'm going to cut around the sides, not including the sleeves. And I just folded it over when I hit the center, so that way both sides are symmetrical. I'm going to cut the same piece out for the back. I have no clue which one of these is the wrong side and which one is the right side. I think I like this one better for the outside. It's like more textured. It's really hard to tell which side is which. Dude, how am I supposed to figure this out? Normally when you have like a bolt of fabric, it has the little labels on the outside, but this is secondhand fabric, so I do not have that. All right, we're gonna go with the use all your senses. The texture side needs to be on the outside, and the soft side needs to be on your skin. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna go ahead and French seam the shoulders together. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. First, I'm gonna hem down the neckline, and I have to sew it with a stretch stitch because this is a knit fabric. And then I'm French seam the shoulders, and then I'll get back to you. Got some baby pink thread that I haven't used yet, so I'm actually excited. I haven't made anything pink yet, I don't think that I made pink. I guess the song ends there. I was gonna make it longer, but that's it. I don't think that I made pink. Wash it down the kitchen sink. But that doesn't make sense in context. Oh, this is my little makeup brush that I stole from my makeup brush set and used it instead as a sewing machine cleaner because it's the perfect little size. And sometimes Miss Girl needs a sewing machine clean. Someone on one of my live streams said that I should name my sewing machine Bessie. That name just does not resonate with me. So drop ideas for names of my sewing machine in the comments. She does need a name. I think she deserves one. And I do think she's a she. She feels like a she. Now I have this beautiful neckline. First I'm gonna sew on like this, which normally is an uh-oh, but then you're gonna flip it inside out, sew it again, and it's a French seam. Now I have these beautiful French seams on the shoulders. Normally I would lay out this part and like find the sleeve opening, and that's how I would know how big the sleeve needs to be, but this is all the fabric I have left, so guess what? This is what we have to work with. So I'm just going to be cutting this straight in half, and each half is going to be a sleeve. It's stretchy, so it will be fine. It'll be fine. Now I'm just pinning the wrong sides together. I have the sleeves attached and trimmed. I'm just going to flip it back the other way and finish the French seam. So this is what it looks like right now. I need to figure out how much at the bottom I want the sleeves to come out. And then I need to, right now this is giving Anastasia, the movie with the princess movie, like her dress when she's running in the garden. I love that movie. Anyway, maybe cut it like here. I got the sleeves cut to where I think they'll fit nicely on my arms. Now I'm going to sew them. Sleeves are done, and I like that they're kind of like looser at the bottom. But I'm gonna sew the sides together, and then I'll decide how I want to cut the bottom because I think it's gonna make a difference when it's tight. I'm gonna make it go like this right here. Here's the length cut. I think that I just need to cut it up in a angle on this side. Shirt is all done. I think it's super cute. I can totally wear sweatpants with this, or I could style it with like jeans or a skirt to make it more dressy. I just opened this fabric to start on the next project, and Tell me why it's a tube. I was like, where is the end of it? It does not end. It's an infinity scarf. What the heck? Item number 2 is this like cardigan long knit coat thing. Rather than having to seam up the sides, I'm gonna use this tube format and I'm just gonna cut the armholes like out of it. Sleeping Beauty, that's gonna be the vibe. You know where the fairy princesses do the thing? I'm trying to figure out where to cut it. Maybe here? Okay, I'm just gonna make it cut. Okay, that took me a little while because I wanted to make sure that both sides were even, but I have it laid out where this is gonna be the front, like where the opening is, and then the back panel's there. So now I just need to cut out some armholes and kind of cut the shape of the neckline, and then I will hem all of that down and cut out sleeves. I don't have a ton of fabric, so I have to be sparing with how much I cut. Sleeves are gonna be tight, except for the frills around the arms. I cut out 2 sleeves. I think they might be too tight, but it's okay. We're gonna work with what we got, so I'm gonna make it work. I cut out some strips of fabric and then gathered them, and then now I'm pinning it to the edge of the sleeve. I also hemmed up the edge of it. I finished the sleeves, but I don't have a ton of fabric left, so I'm trying to figure out where else I want to add the ruffles. I might do them around the collar, but I think that I'm just gonna leave the collar plain and then just do a layer of ruffles on the bottom, more like the white reference photo than the blue one. Now I just need to know, should I add the plain buttons or the slightly shiny buttons? I decided on buttons, but now I'm trying to figure out how to use this buttonhole maker because I used the button setting the other day when I did the denim skirt flip, but I didn't actually use the buttonhole thing. I just kind of made one buttonhole, but this time it's important that they're all even, so I'm gonna Google how to do that. Are these the ugliest buttonholes I have ever seen? Maybe. Do they function? Yes. All done. It's beautiful. And now for the final reveal. I love the sleeves on this one. The hemline is super cute. This is how I styled it. Just super simple, but it's such a comfy shirt. I can't wait to wear this all the time. And this one was my favorite of the 2. I think it's so fun. Love the color. Love how it flows. Can't wait to layer this one for fall. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this.